Hello, hello! I don't know, I never actually know when it starts. Legitimately. Hello everyone, Kim here. Live, like for real live, for real live. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I know it's a little echoey in here. Not a little, a lot echoey in here still. We pick up furniture this week for the film space, so that's not the big news, by the way. If you couldn't tell from the title, I mean, you probably got that, but yeah, there you have it. Oh, awesome. We got bad stream health from the get-go. How exciting. Oy. Something about resolution. Wow, there's my phone telling me I'm live. Hey, if anybody is here yet, it looks like it's okay. So, what is it saying? That's super weird. I've never had that before. Oh, and now it's stopping. I can see that I'm lagging. Super duper. That's really fun. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oops. Nope. Nope. This one? Oh, I can't change it while it's active. So it says it should be what it is. YouTube. It looks okay over here. Anybody having problems? It says there's people in here. Can someone like just pop in chat and let me know that it's working okay and or not working okay before we get to the super exciting news, because I feel like there's something seriously wrong. Oh, wait, now it is yellow. I'm super great at technology, guys. It's okay though, because we kind of have to like stall for time to let a few people come in here. Harley, hi, how are you? Cool. We got some things. Okay, finally. I think we're a little more on track now. I need like just someone to stand next to me and make magical things happen. Hi, Peanut Butter. Good to see you. Seems to be okay on my side, says Harley. Thank you so much. You guys, there is this fly in here that is harassing me quite terribly, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh! The dyslexic reader made it. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you were able to make it. Excuse me, it's super hot, so we're going to have to just keep beverages going all the time. Thankfully, the lighting is right, so you can't quite see all the beads of sweat upon my forehead. Don't talk about that, Kim. Nobody cares. How's everybody doing? Enough about me already. How's everybody doing? How are we feeling? How's life going for you guys? Is everybody having an okay week? It's Monday. It's a hard day. So I hope that everyone's Monday is being polite to you at least. So, okay, we got a few people coming in. Excellent. Cool. Peanut Butter says, it was 110 here. I fainted on public transit. I would have fainted too. I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry you fainted. I have fainted before. It's terribly embarrassing. That fly. Harley says, trying to stay out of the smoke. Oh, for real. For real. We've got it. It's so bad here. I mean, not as bad as California by any means, I'm sure. But we've got some massive wildfires ourselves that are just, it is so, I mean, you can't see the mountains. When you're in Salt Lake City and you can't see the mountains, it's freaky, unless it's snowing, because obviously the clouds are down, so you can't see the mountains. But if it's not snowing and you can't see the mountains, I'm uncomfortable. Not to mention my throat's all scratchy. So, and eyes are watery. It's a delight. So, Peanut Butter says, yep, embarrassing. Yeah, I legitimately fainted on stage during a performance one time. So, neat. Yeah, it's like the least fun thing ever. Because you're very often fine after you faint, but it's just like so embarrassing all the time. But anyway, okay, so we've been going for almost 5 minutes now, and I want to get to the exciting things that are happening. As you could see from the title, there's an opportunity to come and meet me, which is yay! Okay, so there's 2 things I have coming up on my calendar where you can come and meet me face to face in the real, not in the screen. Yay, happy. Oh, Ben's here. Hey, Ben, so's Emery. What did you miss? Nothing yet. You missed a fly harassing me, and you missed us talking about fainting and how embarrassing it is when you faint in public, and that it's smoky. That's what we've talked about. You're all caught up. So Emery, I'm glad you're here. Ben, glad you're here. It's just nice to see everybody. Yeah, I'm going to get to my thank you shout outs in just a minute, but I got to get to my big news first because it's very exciting. So I have 2 things on my calendar that will allow you to come and meet me, 2 in-person events that I'm going to. The first one is BookNet Fest. I will not only be attending BookNet Fest, but I will be speaking at BookNet Fest. So if you've wanted to meet me in the real person land, what's that called? Real life? Is that what we're called? In physical? Personally? I don't know. You know what I mean. Anyway, or you're in the Orlando area for September 7th and 8th, I will be at BookNet Fest, which is a super cool, online book reading convention. It's for the online book people, is basically what it is. People that read and talk about books or like to watch and listen to other people talk about books. So it's a community type event. It's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so excited to be going. I'm so excited to be speaking. I'm going to be doing a workshop on self-publishing because a lot of people who read books tend to want to write books, and I would love to help people do that. So I'm teaming up with my good buddy Dale. You've probably seen me on his channel more than once. And Kelly Publish. So Dale at Self-Publishing with Dale and Kelly from Kelly Publish are going to be running a workshop with me, the 3 of us doing it. It's going to be so great. Links to their channels are in the description along with the link to BookNet Fest. So you can get all the information. It is September 7th and 8th in Orlando, Florida. Bring clothes that are cool because it's very hot there. Also bring a sweater because I heard the convention center is cold. So there's that. Side note, randomly, why not? So BookNet Fest, I would love to meet some of you there. If you like reading, if you like conventions, it's definitely the thing for you. And they're also a non-profit. So because the event is a non-profit organization, they are running an Indiegogo, is that what it is, campaign, with some really super sweet perks that are really super sweet. Amazing. They're really cool. The link to that is also in the description, so check it out because it's going to be a really cool event. I'm really excited to be speaking there and to share some of my knowledge in the real life. It's cool, and a lot of people I'm going to be meeting there, which is going to be great. Be teaming up with best friend Jessie is there, and we're going to do a podcast episode while I'm there, and I get to just see her face, which will make life better. So a lot of really cool things are happening. I would love to meet some of you there. So if you happen to be near Orlando or can get to Orlando, September 7th and 8th, we'd love to have you at BookNet Fest. So come hang out. It's going to be great. What are people saying? What are people saying? Meg from Rogers Reads is here. Hi. She says, that's cool. Too bad I don't do Florida. I lived in Florida, so I guess I've acclimated a little. I had anyway. We're going to see what happens when I go back. Thankfully, it's September, which really isn't that much better than July, but I guess it's a little bit better in terms of the heat and things like that. So but it's going to be really cool, and I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited to connect with some other readers and things like that, and just meet some people and do some cool stuff. So, yeah. Peanut Butter says, I live in Canada land, so I can't. Wish I could. I wish you could too. I really wish you could. I want to visit Canada one day. I hear you have very good candy. Also the healthcare. Okay, so the second thing I want to talk about for events, and that is CVX Live, which is the perfect segue to maybe say, hey, if you haven't voted for me to be CVX Live's next big creator, you can do so now. There's a link in the description, and let me throw it up in the chat super fast. Row. There it is. Boop. Look at me being all not at all on top of things. Emery says CVX Live is awesome. It is awesome. Okay, there's the link to vote. So they do hold the competition. We talked about it last week in a live, and I've been like panhandling for votes all over the internet everywhere. But I'm really hoping to make it into the next round. So you can vote once a day and just click the link, and then you can either like their page or skip that and then skip it again, because for me it always pops up twice and drives me crazy. But yeah, and just find my face, and I'm going like this. And you just find my face and then click it and vote, and happy day. And you can also vote for Doors in Time. You know, the Whitakers, my lovely family that I love so much. You can vote for them as well. We're in different categories, so it doesn't affect the other if you vote for both of us at the same time. We don't like, it doesn't hurt the other beautiful people if you vote for more than one beautiful person in that aspect, because we're in different categories. There are some people that if you voted for it would hurt me, but whatever. So there you have it. Yeah. Harley says, voted the other day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Looking forward to CVX Live too. Hey, we're going to have to meet or something. I'm feeling like. Ben says, I voted early and not to win. Ben has been voting every day. MC Family Vlogs is here. You can also vote for them because they're also in a separate category than me and Doors in Time. So, yeah, votes for everyone. So please do so and vote over there. And if you are in the, where is it? Orem, Salt Lake City / Orem, Utah area, September 21st and 22nd, we'd love to meet you at CVX Live. We're doing like a big meetup and stuff, and it's going to be really fun and really cool, and very excited for that event, and to kind of reconnect with some people and to learn a bunch of stuff, and, you know, again, network and connect and do all that jazz that's just so great that I just love doing. So CVX Live, September 21st and 22nd, in Utah. There might be a link. Well, if you vote, all the info, that's their Facebook page, so all the info's there, and links to more info is all around. So there you have it. This is Kayla. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you could stop by. Yeah, MC Family Vlogs says, can't wait to meet. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to like meet a lot of people in person. It's gonna be really cool. Although I am a firm believer that internet friends are just as real as in the real friends, but it's cool to meet in person and to just have a face-to-face conversation. So it's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. So on the note of voting and CVX Live, I promised everybody on my Facebook yesterday, that I've been doing kind of these like thank you rewards. I feel like it got really dark in here. Did it suddenly get darker? That's weird. Very sadly can't do anything about that. Anyway, yes, Ben says I'm not real. I'm not real. Oh, dyslexic reader, a bit far for me to travel. I know, I gotta make it to a European event very soon. This is weirding me out. Anyway, we're almost done, so, okay. Okay, so I promised everybody yesterday on Facebook who voted, if you commented that you voted, I would give you a thank you shout out. And we're gonna do that right now, and a lot of people voted, so that's where we're at. So let me swipe over here. Here we go. Okay, super big, huge, infinite, never-ending thank you to Brenda and Jessica, Mala, who is like my super great friend from forever ago, and it's so funny to say that name instead of your real name. Side note. Anyway, Megan, who's in the chat right now, woot woot. My good friend Rick, Anna Maria, that's my sister-in-law. Annie, you're fantastic. She voted all the way from Bulgaria, you guys. Jen, my back row buddy. Jesse, fellow cast member. Ben, be still my heart, Ben. Kimberly, fellow cast member. Jen, you commented twice. Norma, who is a family member of mine. Mona, who's a family member of mine. All of you guys, thank you so much. And to all of you who have been voting here from YouTube, and those of you who have been voting from Twitter and Instagram, like, I literally can't thank you enough. And it's literally really dark in here, and I don't know what had happened. I'm so good at technology. So thank you. Harley, I know you voted. Thank you. MC Family Vlogs, I know you voted. Emery, I know you voted. And Heidi and everyone over there has voted. Who else? Dyslexic Reader, I think you may have voted. I know people that like got onto Facebook who don't like being on Facebook and try not to be on Facebook and haven't been on Facebook for a long time, who got on Facebook to vote, which is so, that's just really heartwarming that you guys support me and you believe in me and my work. And I'm full of gratitude, and it makes me so happy, and it's validating. It's good to know that you believe in what I'm trying to do and trying to kind of change the world one moment at a time, just to make people smile and to make people's day a little bit better. That's all I'm trying to do, and I love that it's kind of happening, and I love to see these people voting and knowing that I'm doing something right. Because pretty much 90% of the day I question every thought I have, and it's nice that you guys are voting and helping me feel like I'm on the right track to something. So when you vote for me, it does a lot more than just help me in the competition. It helps me as a person. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dyslexic reader voted every day, and I'm not a Facebooker. See, and that was really an issue for me, because you have to vote on Facebook, and they're really pushing Facebook, and 10% of my audience is on Facebook, and so it has been a struggle to get votes because they're just not there, and I'm just so disappointed that they didn't kind of spread that across platforms or put it on something that can come from other platforms, like its own sort of hosted voting site or something, because I'm not getting as many votes as I know I would be if it were outside of Facebook, which is, I mean, I'm not like complaining by any means for it. I'm just saying it's just kind of a bummer because I have to kind of hustle and grind a little harder to get votes, because I have to convince people to even get to Facebook in the first place, which I don't want to advocate for. So, you know, Ben says, wait, you validate? Because parking is expensive. I do validate parking, but, you know, I think I'm just going to make parking free at Kim Here. Kim Here, where the parking is free. That should be my new channel art. That'd be awesome. MC Family Vlog says, you deserve it, Kim. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you. Emery says, same. Why Facebook? I don't. Maybe Facebook's an unofficial sponsor, which no, because Facebook wouldn't be quiet about that. So I don't know. We're going to complain about it tomorrow. Don't you worry. Because I have a lot to say that I'm not going to say because I like CVX Live and I don't want to be mad at it. And I'm not mad at it, but so I don't want to get mad at it. So I try to keep the insides from coming out. Rick is here. Just did the thank you shout out. Thank you so much for voting. You voted every day, and I love you for it. You're magnificent. You are all just magnificent creatures, and I love you so very much. So very much. Ben says they're listening. I wouldn't be surprised. Isn't Facebook always listening? I'm kind of surprised Facebook doesn't have like an in-home device that's just always listening for your targeted ads. If Facebook comes out with an in-home device in the next like 6 months to a year, I'm going to be mad that they stole my idea. I want some royalties for that, my friends. MC Family Vlogs, I really thought they would, since this concept sells for other social medias. Right, it's like they, in shifting from, because the focus used to be mainly YouTube, so in shifting from the focus of YouTube to other platforms, instead they just kind of like abandoned everything else and chose Facebook. And I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know why. Ben says that's why the lights went out. That's why it got all weird and dark in here. They were like, hey, we're paying attention. We're going to make it doom and gloom if you don't shape up. I love Facebook and every decision they make. I don't think it made it any better. Sound theory, though. Cool, cool. So, all right, I don't want to be on for very long because it's Monday, and on Mondays, I have a dinner thing every Monday. So I got a dinner thing I got to take care of and also make dinner for. Oops. I don't really like kitchen things. I don't know about you guys, but being in the kitchen is just like my least favorite thing. It's not where I like to be. I like to be on the YouTube. The kitchen keeps me away from YouTube. Because I get food on my hands and I can't like do stuff. So, there you have it. Checking the phone, making sure we didn't Have a bing bong on there. MC Family Vlog says, sad but echoing. I know. I know. Rick says it's funny that you looked at the lights when he said that. Dyslexic reader, it's after midnight there. That's right. Maybe go to bed. Sleep is good for you. When does school start for you guys? Or has it started? Does it start later? School starts, some of the schools started around here, but most of them start like the 3rd week of August around here, so. Yeah, does anybody have any questions or any thoughts and feelings they'd like to share with the class before we officially wrap this up? The 1st of September school starts. See, that's what husband was telling me in Bulgaria. He was like so freaked out when I was like, oh, well, Ruthie starts school on the 20th. And he was like, why? That's way early. And I was like, And he said in Bulgaria, they start like the 2nd week of September or something, like late, like surprising. And they get out like the 3rd week of May. So they have a pretty significant summer, which is pretty sweet. All right, so any questions, anybody? You know I like the Q&A. Emery says we're going live together tomorrow. Yes, I'm doing a live stream with Doors in Time tomorrow. Don't know what time yet. Maybe go subscribe to them and click the bell and be watching for that. I'll post it on social media as well. I'll have it on Twitter, and I'll have it on Instagram, and I'll have it on Facebook because I love Facebook. Harley says school always started the day after Labor Day when I was going to school. See, like that makes sense. Like Labor Day is like the last hurrah. So I get it. That's the last like day of the camping season. Like, I mean, it's like an RV parade down the freeway that Sunday. And so I just feel like it makes sense to have school start after that. So you get one last hoopla before, you know, as a kid, your life is over because school started. MC Family Vlog says school started today for you. Interesting. Yeah, see, I've seen a couple people on Facebook being like, first day of school pictures. And I'm like, what? It's so early. But, I mean, for some parents, that's probably pretty great. Oh, yeah, you're in Utah, too. Wow. I didn't know. I thought the 20th was pretty much the earliest most people were starting here unless they're year-round. But year-round kind of is only off in July, if I remember right. So, are they to public school or a charter school? Question mark. Back in the dark ages, says Harley. So you had to like walk to school in 3 feet of snow uphill both ways barefoot? Like those dark ages? That's what my mom and my grandpa used to tell me. Okay, good. Cool, cool. Everything's looking good. Fantastic. Okay, guys. Well, if there are no further questions, we will end this. I didn't want to go for very long. I just wanted to tell you how much I love you and how thankful I am. Tomorrow's the last day for voting, so the madness will end tomorrow. Well, at midnight tomorrow. So it goes through tomorrow, and then the madness will be like, whew, okay, good. So Harley says pretty much, yes. Charter school. MC Family Vlogs. That makes a little bit more sense. Cool. Love them charter schools. Big fan. It is so weird they got dark in here. I'm still weirded out. Okay, before I get crazy. Rick says that's how it was when I went to school. See, it's interesting. Interesting. I think it just makes sense, but you've heard me. Emery says, love you, Kim. Love you too. I will see you tomorrow, Emery. I'll see all of you tomorrow. Hop on that Doors in Time live stream. I'm guessing it's going to be a daytime one. No, it will be because I have to be home in the early evening. So, oh, we're getting a little laggy. I can tell right now. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. I love you guys so much. Thanks again for voting. Tomorrow's the last day to vote, so make sure you vote today and make sure you vote tomorrow. There's the link right there. Today and tomorrow, just get those votes in. Tell all your friends to vote. Tell them why. It kind of helps. Otherwise, they ignore it. And I just appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Like, I really love you, and it really is good for my heart and soul to know that you love me enough to vote. So, thanks so much. I love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow on the Doors in Time channel. And then we'll see you most likely on Friday for a regularly scheduled video. So, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Please remember you're cool beans.